Aquarius and Aquarius rising friend, Sondra from For Your Chi, and this is your reading for 6 houses out of 12 for August of 2024. The second half of this reading will be on Patreon. Link is below. Tier 2 is what you want if you're interested, and I will also put my booking link in the description box so that you can view my schedule and book a reading if you wish. Okay, with that being said, let's begin. Your first couple of days of August. Love begins. Your cup overrunneth, Aqua. Very good. Now, you might be celebrating something. There could be some sort of music festival involved, or you could have some concert tickets. You could be playing music. You could be really enjoying music the first couple of days of August. Good for you. This might be what makes you, in your happy place here. Excellent. Your second house, your money and your stuff. Well, you're in survival mode, unfortunately, here. Now, the children do show up, so this could mean that you are spending, or either willingly or not, you might be forced to spend money that you did not plan on children. What's new, right? And you're like, yeah, Sondra, that's all the time. I totally get it. Not to worry too much. Stay on your budget if you possibly can. If you can squirrel some money away. I know it's difficult in these times and environment, but try not to overspend if you can help it, so that you will have this extra money when it comes up. When you need it. Your third house, this is interesting. Your brother or sister, it could be brother, sister-in-law, could be stepbrother, sister, anyone you consider a sibling. Spiritual union is the karma card in this deck, combined with divine timing. Whatever happens to your brother or your sister in the month of August, they planned it out before they ever arrived on the planet in this lifetime. As Annie Botticelli would say, that I watched many, many times, she's a YouTube astrologer, for better or worse. Now, for many of them, it's not going to be too terrible, especially because we're not in eclipse season. Thank the universe for that. Now, is it going to be absolutely fun for every single one of them? No, it's not going to be. But they do have divine timing, so there is some major thing, some major event that could happen just in the nick of time, I'm hearing. Okay? Whoops. Your fourth house, your house of home, where you currently live, they're telling you to have patience. There might be something that you need repaired or that you need fixed, or some sort of change that you want to make. Could be some sort of move that you want to make, but it's not the right time yet. You do have Archangel Michael protecting you in your home, or protecting your property and those that you live with at home. Excellent. Your fifth house, your social circle, your fun, your friends. This is dating for those of you single Aquas who are dating or want to be dating. Trapped in fear. Now, sometimes a child will show up in the fifth house, and if that's the case, it's that you have multiple children. Usually the first oldest child will show up in the 11th house, which is in the extended, the fifth house, usually the second or third child. They could be feeling this trapped in fear, like they need to get out of their situation. Usually it's a relationship, a job, or a career. Could be a living situation too. But they just don't know quite where to turn. They don't have any answers of where they could go that would give them the possibility of having a better experience in this arena. Now, you do have power here. If this is not talking about a child, this could be talking about a friendship. You want to leave it. But you have anxiety, you have severe anxiety over it. This could be someone that you're dating. You want to go elsewhere. You want to quit it, but again, too jittery. They want to remind you of how powerful you are. although you may feel powerless in this situation here, that is simply not the case. You must release yourself from those chains. It's keeping you in prison. This guy is in prison. Do you see the bars? If this is not you, like I said, this could be talking about a child of yours. Your 6th house, work and health. Well, what is going on here? You pulled the Tower card. This could be the rug being ripped out from underneath your job. You know, maybe they had some sort of loss at the job, some sort of client loss, personnel loss. Usually this is not you losing your job, because I would pull a different card there. So I don't see that. I cannot predict that for anyone, thank goodness, right? Because you never want to lose a job. You always want to be the one that hands in your resignation. Now, if you've been thinking about handing in your resignation, well, this is the perfect time. That way you don't have to go through this. Now, the other possibility is the 6th house does rule your health. So be very mindful of your health this month. You know, I wouldn't overdo it in any regard. I would just keep a balance there. Keep a good balance of good food, not too much. You know, exercise, try to get enough sleep, and monitor, you know, how am I feeling? Every couple of hours. Maybe set a timer on your phone. Take some deep breaths. You know, if you can do some yoga, that would be advisable. You pulled freedom here. Now, for many of you, this is going to be talking about work because of this freedom card. You know, do you want to get a new job? Or do you want to start up a company? Are you being pushed in that direction? If the answer is yes, it's going to be time to start those baby steps. Obviously, don't quit your job if you don't have a replacement, right? But for those of you that this is talking about health, they are directing you towards alternative medicine here. Now, this is for the folks who have tried the Western medicine and, you know, the fix can't happen, or it can't be done, or it's not working, right? But many, many people have been forced to go alternative medicine or functional medicine or whatever works for you. You know, there's dozens of possibilities now, because we can't do without it, right? Okay, at least not right now. Sorry about the alarm. I have a man upstairs who's canning pickles right now. And I'm certainly not going to complain about that. That would be ludicrous. Okay. Before we go to the extended reading, we're going to see who's around you as far as zodiac signs are concerned in your 7th house of primary relationships, romantic relationships, and business partnerships. You pulled 2 pentacles here. Okay, that's interesting. I don't think you've pulled 2 pentacles there in quite some time. So that's an earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. And we do have the fire signs have shown up here. Sagittarius, Leo, I almost said Cancer. No, not a Cancer. Aries. Okay, if you want to follow me in the extended, the link is below. It is tier 2 on Patreon. We're going to be going over houses 7 through 12, your primary relationships and business partnerships, romantic relationships also. Your 8th house of taxes, contracts, intimacy, the source of your significant other's income. Your 9th house of school and travel, your 10th house of career, and your mother. That's an amazing card, by the way. Your 11th house of your child or your best friend, and the 12th house, what's about to happen in 3 months from now in the month of November. I'm getting cold just saying it. Many blessings to you, Aquas. Take care.